that is the most difficult thing, I think, is just trying to accept the unfairness of it. That's the bit that, that I think anybody that's sat metaphorically in this seat, would understand. It's just, accepting that. That's the most challenging thing. Hi, I'm Rob. I'm taking part in my first HYROX at London, and I'm doing it for my sister-in-law, Dawn. So in my family, my mother has been affected by cancer. She was diagnosed with breast cancer, and my father also diagnosed with prostate cancer. Fortunately, both of them recovered and are fit and well. My sister-in-law, she was diagnosed about 14 years ago with melanoma and had treatment and was given the all clear. And then last year, unfortunately, it came back again. She has stage 4 melanoma. She has gone through immunotherapy treatments, which unfortunately was not successful, and toxicity of the drugs caused other secondary problems. They thought that maybe she would be able to partake in a new clinical trial, but again, the toxicity effects on her body mean that she's not a suitable candidate for that. So at the moment, I don't think there are any other treatment options available to her. HYROX, for those that aren't familiar, is 8 functional exercises, and each one of those is preceded by a 1 kilometre run. So you go run, exercise, repeat 8 times. It's tough enough, I think, that you can push yourself, but also is something that is achievable for everybody. And I think that's an important message for HYROX, is definitely that, it doesn't matter if you can run 5K or you can walk 5K, you can do a HYROX. It's not all about super elite athletes. It is an event for everyday athletes. If you're going to the gym and you're exercising on a regular basis, then definitely HYROX is something that you can achieve with a little bit of work. She is my main motivation. She's the reason that I'm doing it, and I'm doing it for Macmillan as a cancer charity. She's what's going to get me to the end. She is, I thank everybody that's donated, and I said before that they are the motivation, but she's the real driver. Come hell or high water, I'm getting to the end somehow. I'll get through those 100 ball balls at the end because of her, because I'm doing it for her. It's incredibly difficult to deal with. You don't know what tomorrow holds, what next week holds, what the week after holds. You don't know. It's just the uncertainty and the not knowing is the thing that's incredibly difficult to sort of come to terms with. The most difficult thing has probably been the realization. Personally, for me, vocalizing it brings the reality of it to the fore, and that's difficult because you have to accept the reality, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to accept the reality, but you can't change the reality. I think the message is to other people who might be in a similar position is that you have to support each other. You have to try to be there for everybody and talk. That's the most important thing. If you don't, I'm guilty of that. I am guilty of bottling up my feelings, my emotions, and not necessarily telling people how I feel. I don't think you can stay strong all the time. If you need to, You got to go cry, you got to go let out the emotion somehow. I think we've all learned from this experience that you have to, you know, live for the moment. And again, it's a very cliched statement, but you really don't know, you know, what's around the corner, what's coming. You have to take every opportunity that you can, live for now, and you know, enjoy and cherish every moment that you have. If she was here at the moment, I would tell her that I love her. Nothing, you know, sometimes the simplest message is the strongest message. Just know that we all love you and we're here for you.